It's another fat chick video. And not only is it another fat chick video, but it's another Michelle spent way too freaking much at the store and is going to share it with her subscribers because who else is gonna see it? The dogs? Garrett? I need to share it with my lovely, beautiful subscribers. Yes, we just kissed and I'm pretty sure it was consensual. If not, sorry. But mama still got a kiss from you.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up.
This video is sponsored by me and my protein donut company and my weight loss support group. For more information, click the links below in my description, and thank you all for the support. So, as I was spending way too much money at Target, I got quite a plethora of DMs from you guys on my Instagram about a Reddit page called Am I the Asshole, where people judge if the original poster is the asshole or not. And let me tell you, when I say these posts are juicy, they are juicy. Just like those dumbass pants we used to wear in middle school with juicy on the butt, that juicy. And this one was especially very interesting because it's combining obesity and dogs together. Do you think that someone is too obese to adopt a high energy dog? Oh, let's read if this person was an asshole and judge, because that's what we do here. And then at the end of this video, I will show you guys the stuff that I got from Target and Home Goods, because some of you guys are asking how my house building is going along. It's going pretty good. Look, I got decorative pillows in the back. I feel like a grown-up. Let's start reading Reddit. Am I the asshole for not letting an obese woman adopt a dog? I work at an animal shelter, so I basically get paid to play with dogs. My favorite dogs are the ones where I spend my 8-hour shift throwing frisbees and playing chase with dogs in the yard. So naturally, I fell in love with Rocky. I think this person is more of a volunteer, because if you work at a shelter, my boyfriend worked at a shelter and I was a volunteer at another shelter, not the same one at my boyfriend's. Volunteers get to play and have fun for the most part. You throw the frisbees, you pet the dogs, you do all the fun things. People that work there are working. You're hauling shit. You're trying to get the dogs into their kennels. You're picking up poop. So just to make sure that some of you guys might be saying, ooh, that's what it takes to work at a shelter. No, if you just want to play with dogs, volunteering is the way to go. Anyway, thought I'd have to say that because I saw some comments saying,
you work at an animal shelter? Liar! You don't know anything about working at an animal shelter. All you're doing is throwing a frisbee.
Okay, I fell in love with Rocky. Rocky was taken to us several months ago by a couple that didn't have the time/energy to take care of him. He is a breed that will destroy furniture if not adequately exercised. Huskies? Huh, because I've seen one rip my friend's textbook in half. They're intense. But when he is exercised, he is a very good boy. When I let him out of his kennel, he showers me with kisses and I'm always reluctant to put him back. In several months I've known him, I've hardly seen him tired. Because of his activity level, he's gotten no adoption applicants. That changed at an adoption event a few weeks ago. Rocky jumped on a woman and attacked her with kisses. Instead of pushing him away, she embraced him. It was love at first sight. Only problem, she was morbidly obese. And drenched in sweat when it wasn't even warm. You know, when you have more fat on your body, you tend to sweat a lot more. Like I remember me and my boyfriend, now that we know about like fat phobic everything with fat phobic world, that TikTok always talks about fat phobia and the why can't I think of words? I can't think of the word that I'm thinking of. Just how the media perpetuates fat people and in cartoons, you know, and like the fat person's always like slow.
Hi Randy, delivering the papers again?
Has a really like fat voice, talk like this. I really want M&Ms.
Thanks. Got any candy?
And then they're always profusely sweating. But there's some truth there. I've got plenty of big family members and they'll just be standing there sweating. But to counter that argument, I will just stand there and sweat as well. I'm just a very sweaty person. Okay, back to the story. She was morbidly obese and drenched in sweat when it wasn't warm. I know you can't judge fitness by looks, but I've never met someone her size fit enough to run 2+ hours a day with a hyperactive dog or chase him when he jumps the fence. The woman asked about adopting Rocky, so I interrogated her, as we do with all adopters. She gave me mostly yellow-green flags. She worked full-time but had flexible hours and could work from home. She lived in an apartment but next to a dog park, etc., etc. But I couldn't shake the uneasiness. I asked about her activity level and she had said she had an active lifestyle, in quotation marks, but didn't elaborate. Active lifestyle has many meanings nowadays. Yes, some people think active lifestyle is walking outside for 10 minutes and coming back inside and sitting on your ass every single day. If you go into like fat talk, they think yoga is living an active lifestyle, and that I look at their yoga and they're just literally laying on the ground. I am active through meditation. Like, I wish it was that easy. Like, maybe that's cutting it for y'all, but it ain't cutting it for me. And I feel like it ain't cutting it for you because people in the fat acceptance movement are quite obese. So, anyway, I learned after having this job for a while that you have to go with your gut and prioritize animals over people's feelings. As excited as the woman was about Rocky, I saw him going home with her, getting little to no exercise, trashing a couch or two, and then being taken back here, or worse, to a kill shelter. I'd rather he spend a few more months here with staff who can meet his needs and wait for a better home. I told her she couldn't have him and suggested she look at smaller animals like cats. She told someone no. Wait, because of their size. This is why it blew up. She got mad and said things I won't say here. I didn't mention weight, but I think she knew that was the reason I turned her away. I briefly doubted my decision. What if she was a good fit for Rocky? What if Rocky spends years in the shelter because I turned her away? But as I saw her struggle to walk to the car, I knew I was right. I mean, what if Tammy Slayton came to a shelter area and was like, I want that dog, and it's a super active husky. You're seeing her struggle from point A, that corner of my room, to point B, that corner, and it takes her about, what, 10 minutes to get from there? How many feet is that? Not many. Would you be like, think I made the right choice? Maybe a turtle. Maybe not even that. Maybe take care of yourself first. My boss said he would have done the same thing. Now, apparently the woman I turned away has a large social media following, and she's been talking crap about the shelter, calling us fatphobic and urging followers to post bad review of us and not to donate to us. Now people are leaving nasty reviews and someone is harassing the owner via email. The owner also says I did the right thing, but I'm unsure. The emails have been getting worse and worse and worse. I fear we will lose funds and adopters, all because I was too judgmental. The animals are my #1 priority, but should I have just let Rocky go? Am I the asshole? Well, everyone, is she the asshole? Should she have given Rocky to this extremely morbidly obese woman who fell in love with Rocky? Was it wrong to judge this lady by the way that she looks, and clearly she's not taking care of her own self and obesity and is not prioritizing her own health, to just judge how she would take care of the dog? So when I first heard this, I was like, well, duh, why the fuck would someone extremely obese want a very high energy dog? No shit. She didn't let this woman adopt her. Can you see, like I said, Tammy Slayton, Tammy can't even take care of herself. How's she gonna take care of a dog? But then I had to sit on it a little bit while I was gracing the aisles of Target. And I had to think, I'm a very physically fit person. Like, you can look at me and you know that I'm fit. Biceps here, I got shoulder caps. People think that I go on hikes all the time, but in fact, I do not. Honestly, I don't love hiking because I don't love nature. Because nature means bugs, and that's gross. Ew. Yes. Even ladybugs. Nasty. Butterflies? Some of y'all haven't seen SpongeBob and it shows. But I am someone who does not want to spend a lot of time outside. I'm someone who doesn't want to walk my dog for an hour all the time. I'm someone who doesn't want to go on hikes and, play frisbee for an hour. I just don't want to do those things. I spend a lot of my activity in the gym. I don't want to come home and also spend another 1, 2, 3 hours making sure that my dog is completely exercised like a lot of bigger, high energy dogs need, which is why I have 3 little pipsqueaks. So I was thinking, I was like, so she would have turned her away, and not saying that I would not take care of a dog that I decided to get, but if I was someone who just saw a dog that I wanted and I went to this place and she turned that lady away and she saw me and was like, you should take it. You look fit. You look like you're outside all the time and like running all the time. You should take this high energy dog. Just because of the way that I look, I don't want to walk Rocky for hours. And then I started thinking as well, when I go to the dog park, like my dogs are only there for 20, 15 sometimes minutes, and then they're tired. They got small legs. But I look over to the big dog section. Most of those people are very overweight, obese, not very mobile, and they're all sitting on the benches just watching their dogs get their 35, 45 minutes of playing. And I know this because I train my dogs at the dog park and make them spend time there to see other dogs and notice that there's other dogs around you now. But the point is that most of those people with the big dogs are very obese. They take them to the dog park every single day to make sure that they get their exercise in. So they're there every single day for around an hour, maybe even more. I leave beforehand. I'm only there for like an hour if I'm doing training with each dog. And they are there, sitting there on their big old butts while their dogs get their exercise in. So it could very much have been a good pick for Rocky. You know, I feel like the very easy thing to say is like, yeah, why would I give this dog to this fat person that clearly doesn't move? But at the same time, not every single fat owner that has a dog like that won't take him to the dog park. And she lived right next door to a dog park. So it could have been a very, very good choice for Rocky. I'm not too sure. He seemed to like really connect with the woman. And sometimes when someone gets a dog, it helps them be a little bit more cautious of health. You know, they start walking a little bit more. Maybe she'll even, you know, maybe right now she doesn't move really at all, but maybe Rocky would inspire her to walk to the dog park. I don't know. Everything's kind of up in the air. You don't really know. But that's pretty much my opinion, is that just because she is obese doesn't mean that she will not bring Rocky to the dog park where she lives and then have him run around while she sits on her ass like she was doing at the adoption area. Was this person being an asshole? I don't think so. I think they made a very logical decision. Doesn't make it the right one, but she had a job to do and the lady wasn't getting completely green check marks, and that's what they decided to do. But you guys know my opinion. If there are any other Am I the Asshole posts on Reddit that you see, let me know in the comment section. I would love to read them out and give you my opinion. But now, because I think this video is quite short, I will show you guys some loungewear that I got at Target. First of all, up first, Hamtaro socks. If I had OnlyFans, this is exactly what I'd be doing. Just like put random socks on and then just hold my foot up. Okay, you guys, I got a crap ton of loungewear from Target. I've been wearing super old t-shirts to bed, so I thought at 31 I deserve a little upgrade, damn it. And let me tell you, these all were amazing to sleep in. Everything was extremely stretchy and breathable, not tight around my waist. I don't know about you, but I like my butt cheeks to breathe at night. I need to be able to move in my loungewear, and these were very great. These were a tad too big, but I don't like wearing tight things at home, so it was perfect for me. I love how soft they were, and I can't help but like how the cheeks looked as well. And they weren't even tight, so that was pretty cool. Pretty sure Butters likes them too. I usually don't wear long sleeves, but this was great, and once again, breathable. And not to mention matched my crumble cookie box that I planned on eating in bed later that night. Any of these on at Target, I just bought what I thought felt good and brought it home to show you guys. And I liked everything. I can't keep my hands off the fabric, and neither can Butters. This set was my favorite. I don't know if it's just the natural predator in me or my love of cheetah girls, but I absolutely loved it. All these outfits you can find at Target or on their website under pajama sets. And no, this is not sponsored. I bought this with my own money. I did also buy their little bralettes for underneath as well, but like I said, I prefer to wear loose and stretchy when I'm lounging at home. So about those cookies. So I got those pillows and a throw blanket, but I also got a tray so I can eat my crumble in bed without making a mess. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. And remember, you don't have to be a size 2. Having abs is great to have, but not needed to be healthy. But health is important, and the health of your dog is also important. And not being an asshole is good for your cholesterol. Don't look it up, because everything I say on here is fact. Bye.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the flex since flex zone. Neighborhood all in your eardrums.